habits for progress. The biggest questions of the mini habit system is surely regarding the many meaningless of doing just one push up a day or thinking one positive thought per day. One way to answer this is to try it yourself to see and see what happened. But this question still needs to be addressed logically. How can this practice of doing seemingly meaningless quantities of work pay off with real results? There are two ways that it pay off. A mini habit bonus reps. Seeing yourself take action is more inspiring and motivating than anything else. In fact, this is a key strategy of mini habit. Once you are fully motivated to do something, you don't need willpower. Even though we are relying 100% on willpower to do these mini habits, motivation plays a role when we choose to do more than that. I usually find myself highly motivated once I started my habits, but only occasional before I take action. Many habits aren't anti motivational, they generate motivation. I failed with getting motivated first for 10 years. So I'm very familiar with it and slightly grumpy about it. Whenever I do any mini habit, I almost always do more, and by almost always I mean well over 90% of the time, and by more I mean a lot more. Lay's potato chips had the famous slogan, bet you can eat just one. Well, I bet you can do just one push up or write a few words. Once you start, you're going to want more. At that point, it's as easy to continue as to stop. But what if you don't continue? What if you only meet the minimum requirement every single day? Is all hope lost? No, not at all. B. The mini habit safety net. Developing actual mini habits. The hope with mini habits is that you'll shoot for 50 words a day and develop the habit of 200 words a day, but that may not happen right away. If you stick with your mini habit despite only meeting the small requirement, it will form into a habit which make it much easier to do more of it. I know the biggest hurdle for some people is going to be patience. You don't want to be the person writing 50 words a day. You want to catapult yourself into 400 words a day and get to your dreams as fast as possible. I have good news for you. If you can write 4,000 words a day, do it with minimum habit. There is no upper limit. Knock yourself out and overwork yourself. As long as you can meet your mini requirement the next day, too, you are fine. To conclude, if you can only meet the small requirement, it will still become a habit and relatively quickly based on a small size. Once it is a habit, you are in perfect position to build upon it. I mean that literally the perfect foundation for doing more of something is having an exciting habit, existing habit of that behavior. Knows this, many habits never hold you back. That would be like saying a spark hold back a fire from starting. Many habits are a spark with unlimited potential. Normal goals might be 2,000 words of writing per day, but that can become a ceiling as well as a minimum. You are feel satisfied at 2,000 words and say that's enough. With my 50 words goal, I have written more than 5,000 words in a day. This is so important to understand because with the wrong mindset, someone could think that a small goal could hold them back. At some point, that spark is going to become a small flame. Later, we will all be roasting marshmallow over the giant bonfire telling stories of your. If you want progress right now, you will get it. Work yourself into the ground if you please. Then I mentioned that because many of you are going to be motivated to start off strong.